All right, we are recording.
All right. All right. Welcome to your Monday meditation. And I wanted to bring in, I'm not sure if anyone's heard of Tara Brach. She's one of my favorite meditation teachers. And she has this acronym, it's called R.A.I.N, that she talks about really often. And that we can use this idea of R.A.I.N, which what it means is R is to recognize, A is to allow, I is to investigate, and then N is to nurture. So we can do this for so many different things, but especially whenever we're feeling triggered or we're feeling all of a sudden that tightness in the chest, when something is happening, I feel different. And often we don't know right away what it is. There's something that's going on. Maybe we do know exactly what it is. Maybe we're around a parent or some family or something like that that's triggering us. But this is really, really nice to use whenever we're feeling that tightness, that trigger, when we're feeling hooked. And so we'll go through this. We'll go ahead and close our eyes and get settled, and we'll have everyone bring an example into our bodies in a moment. But let's just come into our bodies first. So we'll come down from the busy thinking mind and just welcome yourself into your body. Let yourself settle. Sometimes I like to imagine like sand settling in an hourglass, just letting myself come down into my body. Maybe move the pelvis back and forth just a bit, just to feel that kind of sweet center spot, and then find the center and be still. Notice any tension in the body, notice any space in the body. And then we'll come in center to the breath. So when your inhales fill up 360 degrees, so the ribs, the left ribs, the right ribs, the front, the back, everything is expanding, and then releasing. Maybe you're breathing in and out the nose, or maybe the mouth is involved as well. See what feels comfortable. And we'll do a reflection here. So bring something into your mind that maybe is recent, maybe it's a trigger, maybe it was when an emotion came up. This could have been a response to something outside of us. It could just be, sometimes we just wake up with emotions flowing through. So whatever it is, something that you feel hooked or shifted, it normally feels a little bit challenging. And this could be something that moves towards a frustration. It could be sadness. It could really, there's a broad spectrum of the ways that we can feel. We really like to stay right there in the middle. We like to stay this happy, this okay, but happy is an emotion just like anything else. It's fluid, it's moving. So bring whatever it is to your mind. Feel it in your body. When you breathe in, let it get a little bit bigger. And then we'll try this R.A.I.N on it. So first we're just going to recognize. So the R is for recognize, recognizing any sensations in the body. So maybe you don't even know the emotion yet, but you're recognizing what the sensations feel like I have heat in my chest, or a rumble in the belly. Often you can find a location, you can find a temperature. then maybe you can find the emotion, and without going into the story about why you're this or why you're feeling that, just really feel the emotion, and you're recognizing the emotion, the feeling, the sensation, the physical attributes of what's going on. You can take a deep breath and sigh out. And then the A in R.A.I.N is to allow. We're just allowing it to be there. So whenever something challenging comes up, normally what we do is we have go-to methods to make it go away. And often that used to be some sort of a substance that we could formulaically change the way that we feel. So getting used to allowing what's there to be there. And not making it bad, not making it wrong. We place value judgments on emotions. We have good ones, we have bad ones, but really we don't. Really, they're all there, and they're all interchangeable. So we're just allowing it to be there, and often you'll notice resistance to it. Some ways that I resist and that are common for other people to resist is, say I'm feeling insecure about something. I may try to blame. I will watch my mind go into a blame of turning it outside of me. Often we self-criticize as well. So there's different things that we do not to feel the underlying emotion. So here we're wanting to stay with the emotion that we've recognized and stay with it. And take another deep breath in, and we're allowing it to be here. And then the I is investigate. It can be very similar to the recognizing. We're recognizing, but now we're going a little bit deeper. We're inquiring into the senses of the experience. Rather than thinking about them, we're going a little bit deeper into the felt sense. Does this emotion make you tense anywhere? Are you clenching your jaw? Have your shoulders lifted? What does it feel like to have this vulnerable part? Sticking around rather than running from it. And then nurturing with the N, we're taking some moments to breathe consciously. And then asking this part of us, asking this piece of us, what it is that we need, what it is that it needs. And how we can comfort, how we can nurture that piece. Often it is some gentleness and kindness, because we tend to be really hard on ourselves. We go into these feedback loops about being mad or being sad about being sad, and it just spirals down. When we can meet our emotions as these natural players in our realm, they come and they go. And emotions are messages. They're here to tell us something. So we want to let them show up. And also learning that we can nurture ourselves, that we can self-soothe, whether it's some kind words or some extra exhales, emphasizing the exhale, which tells our bodies, our nervous systems that we're safe. And being able to take control in that sense, have some more agency in the way that we feel. And I really feel like this practice, you can use it in so many situations, and it's really helpful in encompassing everything that comes up. So we're not making anything wrong. We're not leaving anything out. Whatever experience that we're having is welcomed, allowed, and investigated and nurtured. About 3 more rounds of breath and coming back into sensations of right now, maybe anchoring into the inhale and the exhale. And slowly opening your eyes and coming back into the space. And this is just, yeah, a simple little tool that I found really helpful.
That was great. That was very calming.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Like slowly to reparent ourselves and sit in a little bit of discomfort.
So important. Well, thank you, and I will